A lot of would-be criminals, thieves, all that good stuff will know that you've probably got laptops, drones, cameras, all that good stuff in your van. Welcome everybody, Ross McDonough, aka The Nomadic Veteran, and welcome to this week's video. So, a couple of weeks ago, we did a Q&A and a guy called Mark sent in a question, and he basically said, now that you're a van life veteran, we've been on the road for close to 2 years, what top 5 things would you say are essential for van life, or to make van life as easy or as successful as possible? And we thought to ourselves, there's a video in this somewhere, and hence, there's a video in it. Right, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna talk about our top 5 things which every van lifer really should have. First thing being first. So, I'm not gonna teach you how to suck eggs, but when you are traveling around Europe or the world, you need water. Obviously you need a hose pipe. Hose pipe goes into the van's tanks. You find a filling up point, whether it be on a campsite, an air, or as we venture further east, it just turns out to be like random taps which you find and you're kind of like, we're gonna have to use this. Now, when you're in Portugal or Spain and that, the normal connectors, so these connectors here obviously fit onto the tap, and then the hose pipe goes over that bit. Again, I'm not trying to teach you how to suck eggs, and they're fine. What you find when you start venturing further east is those size connectors don't fit to all the taps you come across. And a lot of the times what we found, especially when we're in Turkey actually, is the taps which you're connecting to don't have the threads. When I talk about threads, so it fits on really easy, you kind of screw it on and it holds itself in place. So a lot of the taps in Turkey we found didn't actually have any threads, and you obviously you need that water, or you want that water. So what is really handy to have is one of these universal tap connectors as such. So this doesn't have a thread, it's just a big old rubber catch as such, rubber hole. And it can be widened or short or made smaller to fit that tap. So again, all you do is you connect it on, shove it onto the tap, and then to make it smaller, you'll just tighten it up, and that'll give you a really good seal on that water, and then you can obviously start collecting that water. We've had it in the past where we've literally had to hold the hose pipe in place, trying to get water, and then because it's not a perfect fit, water's gushing out, and it's taking you 2-3 times as long to get your water because you're not getting all, do you know what I mean? Does that make sense? Anyway, that is the first thing I'd say. To make your life easier, to save time, one of the universal tap adapters. Happy? Good. Right. Number 2. It's not a set of keys, well it is, but so a quick bit of backstory. Majority of people know that vans are quite easy to break into. Now, if you're obviously quite outward and people can tell you're a camper van, a lot of would-be criminals, thieves, all that good stuff will know that you've probably got laptops, drones, cameras, all that good stuff in your van, which makes you more susceptible to be broken into, in my opinion. So what we did from the very beginning with both the vans we've got is we had deadlocks fitted. Now deadlocks can't be picked. The only way to get through a deadlock is either with the key, or you've got to literally saw your way through that, which requires specialist equipment. So for us, having deadlocks is just that extra peace of mind when we're out, or if we're leaving our dogs in there, meaning that no one can really break in. Does this mean your van is now 100% secure? No, it doesn't. Obviously, you've still got windows, and if you've left your van overnight, that's not to say someone couldn't break in using specialist equipment, but it gives you a lot of peace of mind knowing that you've got deadlocks fitted to every single door on your van. So for us, vital. Right, next bit of kit. I'll call them traction boards. Most people know them as Max Tracks, but we've gone for the unbranded version. For a long time, we did van life and we didn't have any type of traction board, and we got away with it for a good 18 months. And then we came a cropper in Turkey. We didn't have this, and it was a nightmare, to be honest. We've now invested in a set. Chances are we'll probably invest in a second set. If you don't know what traction boards are, basically if you do happen to get stuck in mud, sand, anywhere really, all you do is you're able to fit them underneath your tyres, and as the clue is in the title, it gives your wheels a bit of traction, so when you start moving forward, the tyres then use the traction boards and you're able to hopefully get out of that sticky situation. I can't recommend this enough. It has been a lifesaver. Unfortunately, We got to use them a couple of times in Turkey and they do work. So for me, to make your van life experience that much easier, I would definitely recommend having a set of Max Tracks, or traction boards, should I say. Right, number 4 is what we often refer to as a grab bag. I'm a huge advocate of having a grab bag, no matter whether you're doing van life, if you're doing for your home, if you live in a bricks and mortar house, if you have one at work. A grab bag is essentially a bit of kit where you have it wherever you are. The reason for that is not only if, for example, a zombie apocalypse should happen and you're like, shit, we need to get out of here. It's got all the stuff, all bits and pieces which make your life easier, being out on the run, but it's also for emergency. So in van life, if we were involved in an RTA, an accident, and we had to leave the van at a garage, or the van was a complete write-off, we could still pick this bag up and take it to an Airbnb, knowing that we've got everything in here which would get us through the next 48 hours, whether it be our dog medication, spare harnesses. We've even got some food in there. We've even got a water purifying system in there in case things really had gone ropey. So for us, having a grab bag is massively important, and I can't stress that enough. Doesn't have to be Gucci, doesn't have to be filled with all mega expensive things. What it does need to be filled with is bits and pieces which will make your life easier for 24 to 48 hours if the worst should happen. So yeah, if you want to know more about what we keep in our grab bag, there's a video, link above, people. Check it out, it'll give you a bit of an idea. And just remember, everyone's bag up, easy for me to say, everyone's grab bag is designed for them, so what I have in mind will be different to what you have in yours. Happy? Good. Right, last thing. Now, here's a little twist for you in a video. The last thing is something we haven't actually got. However, on many occasions, we've been like, oh my God, I wish we had it. And it is something we will install into our van once we find it. As we've been traveling, finding this bit of kit has been, well, it's just not happening so far. And that is, of course, mozzie nets / fly nets, especially in the hot climates. If you buy water as well, mozzies are everywhere, and it kind of ruins the experience if you haven't got the mozzie net, because one, it's redders, so you have to keep your windows and doors closed, but you really want to have it open because you want to let that breeze in, but you don't want to let all the mozzies or flies in. So it can ruin a really good park up for you. Yeah, I can't really say much more about that. You need mozzie nets or fly nets. It'll just make the whole van life experience that much better. And that is the 5 things. However, it wouldn't be a Nomadic Veteran video if we didn't have a Brucey bonus. And this is number 6 / Brucey bonus on what every van lifer should have to make their van life experience better. And that is, of course, a parking app on their phones. We use Park for Night. You know what? It's so easy, and it saves you so much time trying to find somewhere to park up that you just go online, you search for the area you're in, and then it'll give you a list of what's in the close vicinity and what's a little bit further away. It gives you peace of mind as well, because it means other people have been there because they've left reviews, so you know what you're kind of getting into, and you know what you're looking for as well. Whereas if you're just kind of making it up as you go along, you don't know what's been there before, if anyone's parked there before. It's just, for us, having a parking app is essential. So yeah, that's your Brucey bonus, people. Right, I think that's it. So, usual YouTube admin. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, please. If you'd like to leave a comment, and I'd love to hear what you guys think of our 5 essential items and the Brucey bonus. If you suggest different items, please let me know. Maybe we'll swap out one of our items for yours. Anyway, please leave a comment. What else is there? Share, sharing is caring. And please, if you haven't done already and you enjoyed this video, then give it a subscribe. Quick note, if you have watched it and you have enjoyed it, thank you very much. Anyway, for now, here's